I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. In this video, we'll look at the words floor and flaw to help you make these words, pronounce these words correctly and easily in your everyday speech. So these are some, excuse me, everyday words, which may seem a little bit similar to you if you find the or diphthong challenging. So let's break down the difference between these two words. They both begin with the fl blend, the L sound and the F sound. If that gives you trouble, start with just the L. For example, lower, floor, or law, flaw. And that may also help you with the difference between these two in terms of the or and the ah as well. For the or diphthong, what you want to really do is notice and be able to feel that the tongue needs to be tight and lifted in the back. One suggestion I have is to build it from just an sound where your tongue doesn't need to move. So if I'm saying a word like her or fur, when I'm saying that my tongue is in the position for the American R. It's not moving into it. When I say or, my tongue is shifting and changing and my lips are changing from more of a rounded to an unrounded or, and my tongue is lifting into that position. So you can hear that I end on the . You can get more help for or and the American R sound in my American R playlist, as well as my Sounds of English course. I'll walk you through lots of different techniques to be able to get that R sound if it's a challenge for you, as it is for many. Check that out on speechmodification.com. So once you have your or, then build it with your L and your F sound, your L and F. So trying or, lower, floor. If it's difficult for you to go from the L lifted in the front to the lifted in the back, you can check out my videos for L versus R. That's another place that might help you. When you can say floor, you can hear that . And then when we move to flaw, ah is an open back, lax, rounded vowel. What that means is, I'm not saying an O here. If I say flow, flaw, ah, you can hear that the sound is different. My jaw is a little more open for the ah sound. So if we looked at the vowel quadrangle, we have the O is kind of central. My jaw is somewhat open. O, flow, and my lips are quite rounded. It's a tense vowel. When I move from O to ah, my jaw is more open. So you can also try words like flow versus flaw. And then down here, all the way at the bottom, we have the ah, which is unrounded and the most open. And up here, we have the ooh, which is really tensely rounded. So even doing flew, flow, flaw may help you get to this ah level of openness and roundedness that you need. So these are rounded. This is unrounded. You can get more help for all of the vowels of English in my vowels playlist, as well as in our Sounds of English course. I'll walk you through each of these vowel sounds, teach you how it's spelled, how it's pronounced, what accent error patterns to watch out for, and give you tips and so that you can understand those vowel sounds and be able to say a word like flaw with the ah vowel very easily. So again, floor and flaw, different from each other because of the vowel sound at the end. You can also try some other words like soar and saw. Make sure that you're able to make that distinction across all of the different pairs of words that have an or versus an ah sound. This was a suggestion from one of our viewers for part of our Word of the Day series. If you have a request you'd like to see me cover in the series, feel free to leave that in the comments for this video or any of my videos. I'd be happy to add it to the list for a future class. I'm Christine Dunbar from speechmodification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. speechmodification.com. Bye everyone. Hope to see you again soon.